at detectrader.com. It's Wednesday, the 24th of May, and these are the charts of the day. Iffy day on Wall Street, I put it that way, but several stocks we followed did well. APLD, which has gone verticals in just the last 2 weeks. Check this out. From a low of 288 on May 12th. Today's high was double digits, 1041. Basically 300%. Yeah, in a couple weeks. Not even that. So a stock with momentum like this, coming out of a base with a breakaway gap, it was a no-brainer swing. I missed it. But at this point, I'm looking for a move to get it up to 16, 17 zone. Eeiq, an explosive move today. Jumped from 174, 336, pretty much doubling, but it backed off to 237. Still up 91 cents or 62%. And you can see the volume of 36 million shares, huge. And I'm looking for the stock to maybe extend. Let's take a look at the overall chart pattern. After being up in the 8 range for a while, they brought it down to under $1 and bounced it. At this point, you're at resistance. Keep an eye on this going forward, because if you get through the zone, you might very well see a $6 to $8 stock. Nvda also explosive and jumped dramatically from 307 to 698, more than doubled. Backed off to 430, was still up $1.15, 36.5%, 82 million shares. Now the pullback might be an opportunity if momentum continues. The right now the pattern after a pop and pullback exploded again. When I look at the overall ahead resistance, I believe this stock could be an $8 to $9 stock, maybe more, but it's something you need to be careful with. CGT, also a monster explosive move today, 577 to 1178. Finished back at 690, up 124, still up 22%, but a very disappointing finish. When you look at the one daily bar, this stock exploded to, as I said, and pulled back near the breakout point. This merits watching going forward with targets of 9.5 and 11. KMDA coming out of an inverse head and shoulders, long 1 year base. At this point, I'm looking for an extension to get it up to test the 620 range, and eventually near 7. MVLA exploded as well with big engulfing reversal bar. 8.2 million traded, up 32%. Not quite broken out yet. Well, it broke out of the mini base, but overhead resistance at 2.5, and then 280 would be the near-term targets with a swing at 4. And NNOX popped but couldn't get through and backed off. Nevertheless, the overall chart with an explosive move and a really nice consolidation. Should this one take out 20, 21, 21.5, I'm looking for mid-20s and high 20s. Nutanix, after hours with strong earnings, exploded. And I'm featuring this tonight because I believe, knowing this company very well, that this may be a trigger coming out of a 6-month falling wedge that takes it up through 30 into the 33.4 zone, eventually 39.40. Nvidia, with one of the biggest days of the year for any stock, exploded from after hours. The low was 298 during the session. Take a look at it after hours. At 4 o'clock, this stock finished at 305.41 and got up to just under 400 at 395. With the long coil that's developed, I'll be watching for this tomorrow to be a follow-through day, maybe to 405, 410 or more. But on the daily chart, a breakout of that sort, the new all-time highs could lead to much higher levels. I would look now for 4.25, 450. PANW up against resistance as well, but broke out of the double top and out of a wedge pattern. Now I'm looking for this one to extend to retest the all-time high near 214. Beyond that, maybe 225.30. And finally, Rrgb Gourmet Burgers, Rrgb, been in a nice uptrend for the last, all year basically, since early January, when it was trading down about 5.35. Today, it tags 16.75 after hours, and I'm now looking for a move to get it to 18 and 21 for your swing targets with support at 12. Let's look at some of the stocks at techtrader.com we got our eyes on. have momentum. HB out. Bye now.